centralized location for all of your sports needs. But back to you, NYG. Continue with your endless.
Yeah, nah, I was gonna say that. I think we're gonna be in like 11 personnel more so than anything because they're gonna want to
For
use Malik Neighbors, Wandale Robinson, and Jalen Hyatt. You know that's the goal. That's why you drafted these guys. That's why you put an emphasis on the offensive line because you want to pass the ball more. So I definitely see them lining up in 11 personnel a lot. To Joel's point, I could see them using two tight end sets or 12 personnel on third downs, like third and shorts. Um, so I could definitely see that, them trying to, emphasis on running the ball, as me and Pat talked about, getting those third and shorts, picking up those third and short downs. I could definitely see them using 12 personnel in those situations. But yeah, I think they're going to try to pass. So you're going to see the wide receivers out there a lot.
no, we have not, Joe DeJesus. This is not that kind of channel. We're not a football bashing content creation group. Um, this particular stream is about the passing offense and what formations we think will be best for the Giants to use primarily this season with the talent that we have at the skills groups that we have and how to utilize those skill sets to best put us in a position to win. So the question right now is what formation do you see the Giants using that would be productive for us predominantly this season, Mr. Joe DeJesus? But thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, man, and hit that thumbs up button. And feel free to continue interacting with us. We read all the chats. And there is the link, Mr. Joe DeJesus, for our new channel, because we all have our own separate channels, but we also started a new sports network. There is the link right there on the screen. If you do not mind being so kind as to go over there and hit that subscribe button, it is absolutely free. It costs you nothing to push that button. You heard?
Definitely
Red
appreciate
spot.
y'all that's watching on the network right now, man. That's dope, man. It's fun to see, man. It feels good, man. Pause, but yeah,
What you
Yeah,
fellas
definitely,
think
man.
of the latest roster moves? Well, I think the restructuring of the Andrew Thomas uh, contract was specifically to go make a trade to free up some money to bring us a cornerback too in here. As my brother Pat alluded to in his video earlier, I think that was done specifically for us to go get a cornerback too. Free up some money to go get a cornerback.
speaking of that, if you want to talk about that for a second, man, K, what's going
Cave,
on,
what's
man?
Hey,
good with you,
We
Cave?
live on the network, baby.
See, I
We
see
did
it. Love it, man.
it.
I love it.
caveman, what's going on?
What's going on, bro?
But the three corners that I mentioned was J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain the second, and Marshawn Lattimore.
King
And there's a
Gerb.
fourth guy that's been reported, in Greg Newsom from the Browns,
Hmm.
who's actually been put down to the third corner because of they drafted another corner that actually is pretty doggone good. But Newsom is good at still. He's better than what we have. Who would you prefer to have out of those guys? I actually want to know who you guys would prefer to have out of those guys.
You already know me, man. I want a PS2, bro. I mean, I know it's gonna cost a lot, but hey, we can get PS2, man. Cause hey, we ain't gonna find nobody in the draft better than him next year, bro.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
man.
Hey, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Pandemonium with the $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. He says, I see five wide all day. With how the O line is looking. Hey, we can actually run some five wide this year and be comfortable. And five wide with us this year can be extremely dangerous. I'll tell
Mm-hmm.
you that now.
Mm-hmm.
But appreciate you. Go ahead, NYG.
Oh, nah. I was gonna say, it's it's Sertan. I mean, that's the guy you want. I mean, because he's young, and of course, he's probably has the most upside out of the three guys that you mentioned in your video. Dope video, by the way, bro, man.
Mm-hmm.
You already
Appreciate it.
know, man.
That's
Your
LP.
videos is like watching a Sports Center, man. Like right on
Right,
time.
right.
All right, let me put
Man,
this
I ain't
on.
got to pump my head up, man.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
For real, bro.
dope video though, man.
That's
But I'm gonna
exactly
say
what we
this.
think, King Jers. But hold up,
Um,
that's LP. Thank you very much. He says, shout out to y'all. Love y'all content. Thank you for keeping it real. That's all we can do. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this though. Joe Shane and the relationship he has with Carolina, you
Mm.
know, I think he's treating Carolina a little bit like Walmart, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, he's
Bargain
shopping cheap
shopping,
over there, yeah.
bargain shopping.
So you might look at a guy like J.C. Horn, who would probably be the cheapest option out of the three, I think. As the primary target here, man. If that's the route they're going, but yeah, that's my unpopular opinion on the
Heavyweight
subject.
champ of the world says, "Woo! My wingman Joe will be back soon to help me with the ladies. As the only man to get out of the chicken wing, I can guarantee you won't get better G-men and sports content. Woo!
Yes,
Appreciate
yes.
you, champ.
Thanks, champ.
That's LP says when Daniel Jones gets that thrust in his O line, this offense is going to the moon.
Well,
Appreciate it.
trust, not thrust. Good Lord, Paul.
That's LP. Give me your plug's number. Right. He talk about Daniel Jones needs to run fullback and let Malik Neighbors be QB. Well,
Okay.
That's why he said give me your plug's number.
Mm-hmm.
Pandemonium with the $5 super chat. I see 5 wide all day with how the old line is looking. Appreciate that. Thank you for the $5 super chat for Big Pat Sports Network. Jay Lay live on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. You heard? Hit that thumbs up and subscribe too. Don't be a ninja watcher, Jay Lay. Word up, man. Woo! My wingman Joe will be back soon to help me with the lady. I just read that. You didn't
Yeah,
read?
Yeah, he put it in twice.
This is DJ's last year. If he doesn't cut it, we get a QB in the draft. Nobody
that's a
argues that.
fact.
K Saint PS2, that's LP. That play where Malik sets a pick on the defender, opens up high, and get me excited about this offense.
That is a fact. That should have been a touchdown.
Jersey, great one. This organization has damaged him.
That's a fact as well.
That's not
Hopefully, he's
even a
not damaged
question.
too much.
What's going on, Giants family? The real multi. TP Wade, thank you for the subscription
Hey,
to the
What's
Big Blue
good,
Crew
TP?
Sports Network. We gotta holler at you too. Make sure you DM us after the stream. But he needs to step it up. Yeah, of course. This is now or never. He's got no more excuses. You got an O line, you got weapons. Time to do your thing. E-Man Perry, JC Horn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Up from the Panthers.
Tyrone Hall. That Texans game basically showed early who will make the 53 and practice squad. Oh yeah.
That's a fact.
funny.
TP Wade says I love the JC Horn, but he has serious injury problems. Yeah, we don't need no injury prone dude out
That's
there.
why he gonna get him for the cheap.
Well, Burns on the phone with JC and closed the deal. Jay Lay said, you know I sub. What's good, y'all? Jada God in the building. Sarkon. Ghost Dog. Man, the chat is caught up.
Good.
Man Cave. Question is posed to you now since you was the last one to join the stream. What is the offense? What do you think that the Giants will be using as their primary offensive formation with the skill set players that we have now? What do you
um,
see us predominantly running more?
I'm gonna see like 11 personnel, but I can also see like a lot of like two back sets. Sometimes like we saw with Bellinger in the backfield. I mean, he's gonna mix it up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So those are things wrinkles gonna be in the plan, and I could see a 5 wide out. You know what I'm saying on some because like I said, the offensive line is blocking good and they could hold up. For the first time, we could see a 5 wide offensive wide receiver set, man, and that we haven't seen in years, man. We talking about years. So this ain't gonna be your mom and pop's New York Giants offense anymore. You know what I'm saying? This offense is waking up. You know what I'm saying? Because if this O line can hold up and block like the way they looking like in these first couple of games, the playbook is going to open up even more, and teams are going to be like, they're not going to prepare for it because they used to seeing the Giants so much and like, just Saquon with the run game, and they don't have to account for nobody, wide receivers and stuff like that. But that's going to change this season. So I can see a lot of 11 personnel and stuff like that, and they can mix it up with a 12. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what it is.
Yeah,
Just
that's
to
what I.
just
That's
to
what I
add to
said. I
that,
see a lot of 11 and 12 personnel. Go ahead, Pat.
me too. Just to add to that, that five wide can be absolutely devastating to teams with protection.
And with Theo Johnson,
You
those
can have
slots.
Theo Johnson out there in the slot if you want to,
Yeah.
or in line, or you
Mhm.
can have Hyatt, Slayton, Neighbors, Robinson, and Hodgins out there if you wanted to. If Hodgins is on the
Robinson.
team,
It's gonna
or
be
or the
Robinson.
other
Yeah, that's who
Robinson.
it's gonna be, bro. Hodges ain't making
Mhm.
his team.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, you can even put Isaiah McKenzie out there to have two
Yeah.
little shifty guys out there and get some quick yardage, man. It, man, the offensive line opens up this whole offense, bro. And like we've been saying, if Daniel Jones can't get it done with that, then he got to go. Yep, you could throw Tyrone Tracy out there because he's a former
Yeah.
receiver.
Yeah. True
All
that.
right.
And
And
imagine you,
What's going on, Miss Trina?
hey, subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network if you haven't already, Miss Trina.
Yeah, we started the new channel so all of us can post our content on one centralized location for you guys. Hit that
Like,
subscribe.
cause I got high. Cause I got high. Because I got high.
Xavier Howard's legal issues are not serious, then I definitely wouldn't mind him either. Him or Marshawn Lattimore would be dope, especially Marshawn Lattimore. That dude's a veteran and he knows how to play the cornerback position, and he's been playing against people like
And
Julio
he gives you
Jones.
that veteran leadership
Yeah,
too that you need in the
facts,
secondary.
facts.
Ghost Dog says, yo, if you mess with the Big Blue Crew, make sure you sub to the official network channel and hit that like button on the way out.
You damn
Appreciate
right,
that, Ghost
Ghost.
Dog.
I
Be
thought I
right
thought
back, fellas.
I thought he was
Yep.
gonna say if you mess with the big blue crew, you can see him out in the parking lot. Pull up in parking lot.
If we
Yeah.
get a strong option for CB2, I don't see how you attack our defense. What would be the weak spot in our defense? It would be the passing against the linebackers. Would be the only weak spot if we get a strong CB2. Because we got the run game on Smash. CB's got the deep game on Smash. Our only weakness would be exposing our linebackers in coverage,
hmm
in my opinion.
True. And another thing I was going to add with Malik Neighbors, man, for the first time we've seen a wide receiver that could block downfield. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a receivers that block and are physical, they can do more things like bubble screens and things like that. If you have blocking receivers that could block, and
That's
you see
one thing I give
him more
OBJ. OBJ was a blocker, Cruz was a blocker, and so was Shepard.
right.
All three of them dudes used to block.
So we can get these other guys, you know what I'm saying, like Hyatt and Slayton, these guys to block, you know what I'm saying. But if not, you know what I'm saying, eventually that's what they're gonna do, man. They're gonna have to have multi-dimensional receivers that can block and, you know, catch the ball.
Adonijah De Lancey says, I don't think he rights the ship, man. That mistake on Saturday told a lot. That was a terrible decision. Hey, we all agree with you that that was a big boneheaded fucking move. It was stupid. There's no other way to explain it. There's no way around it. Um, but you try taking 10 months off of anything and coming back from a torn ACL and see if you don't second guess yourself and be a little skittish your first time back. Not giving him a pass. That was a stupid ass mistake. You don't take the damn interception there. You either throw it out of bounds or you throw it at his feet or you take the safety as opposed to giving up six. Worst case
Well,
scenario. But you definitely
maybe,
don't force the pass.
maybe that's what Sean the Devil have in
They did
store.
not tell him to throw an interception, Joe. We will not let you get away with that. He fucked up. Bottom line, Daniel Jones fucked up on that one, and there's no escape route for him on that one. He fucked up.
And he even admitted. He even admitted after that. He
There's
said that
no
that was
way
a
a
terrible
coach is gonna
decision.
tell you to throw a pick six. Not any coach in his right mind is gonna tell you,
Just
hey,
threw it at the receiver feet.
no way.
Okay, don't holler at me.
I'm
Yeah.
not hollering. I talk loud. I'm
He,
always talking loud.
either he throws it at his feet or he throws it out of bounds towards the receiver, throw it out of bounds where they can't catch it. But at least there's a receiver in the area. That's all you got to do. Just throw it to that.
I want to see a tight end touchdown, says Sarkon. Pandemonium with the $5 super chat for Big Pet says sorry to the haters. If Joe gets a CB in the trade, DJ is here. Yeah. Can we all admit Daniel Jones not the guy?
Mm,
Throw Tyrone Tracy in the five wide with the linebacker crazy.
yeah.
They ain't no linebacker gonna cover that dude. Word, Hodgins might be out of here real soon. Facts. Mosley, I hope Hodgins makes the team. Chill, NYG. TP Way says 5 wide. Nasty.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mitt 651. What up, fellas?
Hey, Mitch.
Jers says, what's up,
Cheers.
Joe? E-Man Shania. At Parlay, yes, I'm with you. I'm sick and tired of him. He makes me hate watching the Giants. It's a joke to me. It's the worst contract in the NFL. We are a laughing stock because of Jones. Well, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but we're a laughing stock because we had shitty coaches, a shitty O-line, and a shitty team. Period. Yes, Daniel Jones was part of that. He was part of that team, but we had shitty coaches. McAdoo, Joe Judge, fucking Pat Shermer, uh, uh,
Jason Garrett.
Jason Garrett. We had shitty coaches, bro. Hands down. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's a fact. Shitty coaches, shitty O-line, shitty wide receivers. And he still went to the playoffs with the slowest and worst wide receiver core in the NFL and won a playoff game with 6 fourth-quarter comebacks. So that statement you made right there is false. Sorry, we can agree to disagree. But that statement was false, sir. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your opinion. Please hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button.
Hmm.
I like the fact that this offense going to be a wide open offense. I think the Giants will be fine. And don't get me wrong, if he sucks this year, he's fucking out of here and you get your wish.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But as long as he's wearing that blue, I'm gonna cheer for him to win because I want wins, not losses.
Or
I'm a
ties.
Giants fan.
Right.
That too, man. Cave, LB, and safety, linebacker and safety. Brian Brown, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says people are overreacting about Jones. He'll settle in. Yo, Plax was a great blocker too. Yeah, we had some
Yeah.
good wide receivers that weren't too scared to block.
Word.
They weren't divas. Definitely need them blocking receivers. Facts.
Hmm.
Parlay at Joe DeJesus. I understand he hasn't had the weapons, the O line, any of that, but his decision making is shitty, and he throws a lot of panic balls. Agreed. Agreed. I agree with you. But
Well,
all that stuff can be coached up. Look,
I
when Brett Favre came into the NFL, he didn't even know how to read a defense. He didn't even know his playbook. He was just taking chances and slinging it. And he led the league in interceptions multiple times. And he's a Hall of Fame great.
He's
So
the all-time interception leader.
you can't tell me that shit can't be coached out of a player. So that shit can be coached up. It comes down to coaching. And we have had shitty coaches since Coughlin. And that is a fact. So I'm a coach, I'm a former player, and I'm telling you, coaching matters, scheme matters, culture matters. All of those three things we did not have.
Yep.
Look at the
there's
Browns.
been
Number one pick after
some
number one
coaches
pick after
get
number one
1 year
pick.
lucky.
11 number one fucking picks on their starting 11. And because of shitty coaching and shitty scheming, they was going 0-16 with 13 number one picks on their team. So it doesn't matter. The fact is, if you have a shitty coach and shitty coaching and shitty plays, you're not going nowhere.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Joe. 'Cause I think Joe was trying to say something.
No, it's okay. I took lose as something else, and I was gonna, well, but I see what he's doing now, and
Yeah, I'm reading the comments.
everything's fine.
All
Yeah,
right.
in the neighborhood.
I'm the pick six places. Y'all see Malik and Wandale start super late. It was hilarious. We need a few more
Yeah.
from our starters next game.
Yeah. They started off late as a mug on that play. It was like the whole play was going. They were still standing at the line of scrimmage.
Last man standing says, "Hey, I understand everyone has
Yeah, I
talked
seen
about this,
that
but
too.
Chapman chased down the running back is so much more than people are giving attention to. What he did was some supernatural type stuff.
Yeah,
No
that
question.
was, bro.
Facts.
I
Facts.
made it short about that. That's a fact. He punched his ticket as a starter on this team.
Hmm.
What's your opinion on putting neighbors in the slot a few times a game with Hyatt and Slate? No. No, Neighbors is your.
No, you put Lambers in the slot too.
He
You
gonna be all over.
move
He
you
gonna be
move
all
your
over.
top guys like they do with CD Lamb.
Oh yeah, they gonna move him around.
Yeah, they're gonna move him around. You have to take advantage of those miss matches.
And he played a lot of slot at LSU too when he was at LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Brown, it's time to wake up. Daniel Jones will never be good. This year six. This is a joke to me at this point. We need to demand better from this franchise while supporting. We have demanded better, which is why they blew it all up, revamped the coaching staff, revamped the O line, brought in some weapons in here, and gave DJ a contract that y'all complaining about, which is a steal right now. He is one of the lowest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, and y'all sitting here bugging.
Yep. You just like
I'm
I
gonna need
said, it's all about Daniel Jones.
I'm gonna need y'all to do some simple math before y'all come back in the chat with that one. Do some simple math. Third grade math will let you see that DJ is a steal right now with what he's getting paid.
Yeah, he is.
He did too much. He need to understand this shit is different. I'm too play smart and make that next
We
play.
just went
Time to play
over
smart.
it.
Make that next play. On that pick six play, did you see Malik and Wandell start late? It was hilarious. They will get it right. We need to see they one more time in the preseason. TP Way.
Mm-hmm.
DJ is never going to blame anything on anyone else. That's the type of leader he is. He will tell the media and the world he put it the blame on him. I respect it heavy. Shania, facts, TP Way.
Yo,
Which wideout would you keep, Isaiah Hodgins or Allen Robinson? Robinson over Hodgins, sorry.
Yeah.
I get it this year six, Joe, but again, what has the roster looked like around him for 6 years? It's been awful. No O line or elite weapons or coaching. He coming off a 9-month rehab. You saw he started to warm up in the second quarter. Thank you, Mr. Brian Brown. That's LP on that pick six play. That's the only thing. Every comment I read is the pick six play. The pick six play. That's the only play y'all could talk about.
well,
But okay, on that pick six play, did you see Malik in it? Dude, you put that comment in there 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
Adonijah Delancey, not gonna lie, I hear you. Trust that I'm a Jones fan. I have the guy's jersey, shake my head. But if we being real, he low-key deserves everything that comes his way in terms of what they're saying about him. Fine, fine. But we not this not a Daniel Jones stream. And I've read over 20 Daniel Jones comments. So that tells me that people's critical thinking is either on snooze or completely off. Because we ain't talking about Daniel Jones, but I have to keep reading about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
The Clapper Garrett laughing my ass off. Is DJ playing?
He should be playing. He gonna be playing.
Hope he throw another 2 picks. I loved how he didn't become gun shy. The drives after the mistakes meant more to me. Line and wide receivers looked great against good camp. Good comp. Yeah. Garrett was the worst thing to happen to the Giants. Judge and Garrett. And McAdoo too. Man, I can't wait to see what people say when DJ shreds Minnesota defense week 1. I'm with you on that one.
Anything they said when he was shredding them in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, it's on DJ to prove it this year. Last chance, believe he can and hope he does. Facts, bookends. Set that boy up for failure. Yes, they did. Joey DeLuca says, yo,
What's going on,
yo,
Joey?
I want wins too. That's why I want Jones out of here yesterday. Okay, hey, Joe DeJesus. That sounds like a Puerto Rican name. So I'm assuming you're
who you
Boricua.
gonna get?
Myself. Hold
Who's
on.
better than DJ right now?
Hold on. I want wins too. That's why I want Jones out of here yesterday. Okay. So I want you to be a man. And if Jones balls out this year and gets us to the playoffs, I want you to come right back on this live and show your face and say you was wrong. Because if I'm wrong and we don't ball out this year and make the playoffs, I'm going to be right here in front of this camera saying I was wrong. So I want you to go ahead and man up with me right here. And if he balls out, I want you to come on here with the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and be a grown man and show your face and say, you know what, I was wrong about DJ. Can we agree to that? So I can stop reading DJ comments all night and we can get back to the stream?
Start reading the
I would
comments,
greatly
bro.
appreciate that.
That's all you gotta do.
All the ESPN and mainstream media fans are coming in the stream. Right. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to see him get it right. And I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying, if you're wrong, be man enough to come on here and say you're wrong the same way you man enough to come on here and say you hate him. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm man enough to say when I'm wrong. I was wrong about Aiden Hutchinson, and I had to come on here and say it. That's
I
part of
tried to,
being man, admitting when we wrong.
I
Yep.
tried to tell you that boy was gonna be good.
Fuck him. Fuck Aiden Hutchinson. What's up, guys? Joey DeLuca, NYG, all day, baby. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Chapman is an effing beast. Facts. He's our QB this season. Get over it. He doesn't play well. He's gone. Facts. If he
That's it.
sucks, he's out of here. And I'll be
That's
clapping
it.
for whoever the new quarterback is. No way.
Facts. Because I know he has a foundation when he comes here.
I hope Danny Dimes gets it together, man. It's year 6. We all do, brother. We want wins. We all want to see some wins. Woo! Joe DeJesus is that type of fair weather fan that just looks at games, not watch them. If he did, he wouldn't say that nutless monkey nonsense. Woo! What the hell was that? Okay. Nimmer. What's up, Lou? NYG, Pat, Joe, and Pat. Pat, Joe, and Pat. Okay, Nimmer. I'm going to need you.
Never be typing too fast or something, bro.
Cause I got high, cause I got high, cause I
Facts.
got high.
In Christ. Are you comparing Brett Favre to Dan? No.
See what I'm saying?
No. I never compared Daniel Jones to Brett Favre. Brett Favre is a Hall of Famer, phenomenal quarterback. But what I did say was he also led the league in interceptions multiple times. And that didn't stop him from being a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So let's give DJ a little bit of time to work with some weapons now and an old line, which he's never had, and see if that can bear fruit. If it doesn't, get him the hell
He's
out of
gone.
here. I'm with you.
He's gone.
But I
That's
want to
it.
see if he can win us some fucking games with a weapon, with some weapons in the old line. I would love to get a fucking championship this year. That would be phenomenal as a Giants fan. I don't give a fuck who the quarterback is. If you win for us, I'm happy. It could be Tommy Cutlass. It could be Drew Lock. It could be DJ. Win us a fucking championship. I don't care who's throwing the rock, but win. That's my point. That's it. Favre didn't know what nickel was. Yeah, Favre couldn't even fucking read a defense. That's why I'm saying all that stuff that people say about DJ can be coached out of him. He just didn't have coaches or O-line or weapons. Now he has some of all three. So let's see if the narrative about him can be changed. That's all we saying, bro.
There's one thing I don't think you can coach, and we talked about in the film session yesterday. That's instincts.
NYG, I'm trying to get off this topic. I'm going to shoot you.
You reading the comments, bro. You the one reading the comments. Shit. What else we gonna talk about?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
But the be all honesty though, NYG is correct. You're
I love
born
you,
with
Lou.
instinct.
I'm going to shoot you too.
I'm just saying you're born with instincts. And you can develop instincts, yes, but it can't be coached into you. You just have to have it or you don't. And that's an absolute fact. But I'm all for
You
it.
know, under what's his name there? He had 24 touchdowns.
Come
I
on,
mean,
Sherman.
Under
the kid
Pat,
can, he
under
can
Pat Graham.
throw it if guys would get open.
Joey DeLuca says, you're so right, correct. Love y'all, man. NYG till I die. TP Wade. One thing I noticed about people who hate DJ is that they never tell the full story. For example, the talk today is that it's been a while since DJ hasn't had a 3-touchdown game in a while, but they never mention his rushing joints.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had a 4-touchdown game against the Colts in 2022.
And against the Commanders.
I am.
His rookie year, he had 3 games with 4 or more
Right.
touchdowns in his rookie year.
No one realizes what Garrett did to Jones. He ruined him. He was better as a rookie. I wonder why. Because Garrett was trying to sabotage Judge's job because he didn't like being an OC. He wanted a coaching job. He figured if I can get this man fired and take his job, then I'll start coaching. But either way, he wasn't going to be able to coach because his coaching is whack.
Well, if that was his plan, it backfired because now he can't even get a coordinator job.
And to add to that, TP Way,
He
Facts.
sure
I
can.
agree.
He ain't
gotta get
nowhere now.
it together. ASAP, come on, New York Giants. Agreed, Joey. Wild wave. Does Dable and Joe get canned if everything goes wrong? They did have the opportunity to draft Penix and McCarthy. Both looked great at training camp. Even JJ suffered that unfortunate injury.
No,
Well,
they
Well, we're, we're
everybody looks great at training camp. Can they look good week 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? That's what we need to see. Love Chapman. He's a effing beast. Neighbors got to be all over. He has to.
don't.
Neighbors going to be everywhere.
But,
Slot wide backfield.
but I'm gonna just ask this question: how did Bryce Young look last year with the Panthers through the whole season?
Oh,
What
he
was
looked
his?
horrible last year
What
because he
was he?
had nothing around him.
No, but he came from Alabama though. He, like I said, he got full. I mean, because he had all that talent around him at Alabama. Now he has
Mm-hmm.
no talent around him, and everybody, but nobody talks about him. All they talk about C.J. Stroud because he was successful. But everybody, nobody want to talk about Bryce Young.
That's a fact. It's the media narratives, bro.
And he only threw for 10 touchdowns and 11 interceptions.
Yes, we cut Tamon Fox.
Oh yeah,
We cut Tamon Fox today.
Yep.
and
Man
Ryder.
was 300 yards short of 1,000 on the ground, and they like, nah, irrelevant. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Year 6. This is his third year in Dable's system. What you on? Hey, hey. Not only that, for a quarterback that y'all hate so much, he's made playoff history that no other quarterback ever did. So let's remember that the
What
quarterback y'all hate so much is the only name etched in the book on that one.
they're saying, this is the first year that he's had an actual decent O line
Mhm.
and good weapons. This is his very first year having this, and that's a fact. You can deny it if you want to, but that's a fact. But go ahead, Lou.
Ryan Brown, that's a fact. People complaining, but we can get rid of Jones and draft a QB next year, and the QB could be awful and set us back even further. The grass ain't always greener. Great point, Brian Brown. Because I tell you what, the people that were screaming Malik Willis, if we'd have drafted him, that shit would have set us back another
Oh
6.
man,
Ain't nobody talking about that no more. They ain't saying that name Malik
Right.
Willis at all no more.
He's a bot. How about that Darius Slayton catch before the TD? Right. Listening at work. Mainstream media got these fans brainwashed. Yeah, fake news. Not on everything, not just sports. John Russo, the team is moving in the right direction. Agreed, Mr. Russo. Joe DeJesus, Daniel Jones is our QB. We talking about Daniel Jones because we only going as far as our QB. Our team not good enough to overcome our QB play. We keep talking about Jones because he's our leader. Okay, I understand that, Mr. Jesus. I understand that. But as the leader of this team, he was leading shit for the first 6 years. Now he actually has some players to lead. So all we're saying is we want to see what he can do with those players as opposed to what he can do with the shit that he had for 6 years. That's all.
people act like he had
Woo!
Malik Neighbors his whole career.
Let's be clear. It's really year 3 for DJ. The first 3 were back alley abortion. God almighty. Finally has a decent O
Oh
line and
man.
weapons. Woo! Jesus Christ.
That's tough.
He
Yeah.
who?
He talking about Jose. He talking about this DJesus. That's what he talking about probably.
Joe DeJesus. I want Jones to win the Super Bowl. We all
oh
do.
yes,
The Giants. Hodgins over Robinson. I just because his familiarity with the offense. Just my opinion on that question.
Nah, I
Okay.
don't agree with that.
I mean, if they do choose, and that's the reason.
Right.
I think Robinson's the better receiver. I
Damn, you
think they
going a little
value
far,
his
Mr. Jesus.
veteran leadership as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Hodges didn't look good in that preseason game at all.
Joe DeJesus says, I will mortgage my house if
Himself
Daniel
for
Jones
folks.
has an average year. Get ready to mortgage your house, sir.
He said that he don't mortgage.
Right.
where you live?
Hey, yo, hit that like and subscribe if you feel the vibe for the Big Blue Crew Network. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
Coach Dog. Have to fix the secondary. I think that's why they restructured Andrew Thomas's deal today. I think they're in the works for a cornerback too. Who should we have eyes on versus the Jets?
Everybody.
Not Aaron Rodgers.
I think you're talking about like who, like if they get cut.
I mean, like, who should we be watching to get? Yeah, Ojolari, most especially.
Hodgins, you just mentioned him. I
Yep.
think he's on the
Yes,
bubble for sure.
yes, I do. That's LP. I think Runyon will play better than Stinney. I do not like Stinney. I think he's trash, in my opinion.
I mean, he ain't trash, but
That dude
he ain't
trash.
great.
He's another fucking Glowinski, bro.
It's trash.
Outside of the complaining, this team is coming along, in my opinion. I trust in Joe and Dable's process. Say he
Me
is
too.
gone. Who would you want to see
Yeah,
behind center?
we can all agree on that.
Be honest with you, if we had to draft a quarterback next year, I would love to see Cam Ward behind his
You've
with
been
his
saying that
offense.
for a while. The Cam, what
Hmm.
is it about Cam Ward that you see that you like?
Cam Ward has those instincts that you like.
Mm.
He has a very good arm. He's very athletic, and he just has a poise about himself. He's going to come into the league, and if and gets the right opportunity, he will look like a veteran his very first year. Cam Ward is different, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, but it's awful hard to move up that far when you're picking 28, 29, 30. I
I
hope
hope
you're
we are
picking
picking that late, Joe, and then we
32,
won't need
but
him.
Yeah,
things
then
do
Daniel
happen.
Jones would be the quarterback at that point
Hmm.
because they would have
That's
done it.
all I'm saying.
Good.
You're picking down that low. It takes a goddamn bank to get up here.
But
But
Sean is
Joe
not afraid to. Yeah, he's not afraid to
make
maneuver.
moves. But if
Yeah.
we're picking that low, Joe, 9 times out of 10, Daniel Jones is going to be the quarterback because he led us deep playoff run.
Hmm.
So if we're picking
I
that late, I'm not worried about Cam Ward. If we picking
The,
that
the
late,
the problem is going to be if you're picking 15th or 16th or something like that.
yeah, somewhere like that.
That's going to be the problem.
Well, if that's the case, they just gonna wait on 2 more years for Archie Manning, I guess.
No,
speaking
you
of the
have to move
Packers
off
game,
Daniel Jones this year if you decide that he's not the guy. You have to move
They'll
off of
they'll
him this
they'll
year.
make a trade. What Hard Knocks should have shown you guys is that Joe Shane has allies in the league. He's
Mhm.
cool
Yeah, he
with some of
does.
these general
Yeah,
managers,
I'd
and
say you run.
he'll be
I
able to make
wouldn't
a
say
move
the
if it
pass.
comes to
I
that.
said I seen it work and I seen it fail. But nobody's tried the run game. You get past one, two of their defenders, you're gone,
And
right?
I think the run game is going to be a little bit more important to Dabo this year, especially if Daniel Jones starts out the gate a little slow. So I think you're right on that too, Joe.
Yeah.
speaking on the pass game, how do you think we attack the opposing defenses the first couple of weeks? Do you think we throw it deep a lot
How
because
do
Minnesota and Washington's secondary aren't the best?
I
I
think we
think you
throw a
attack
deep a
their
lot. Oh,
secondary. I think you attack their secondary. And I think that because their secondary is bad, you attack them deep early, pause, and then you start killing them with the underneath. And once they come up to stop the underneath, you take them deep over the top again. Pause.
yeah.
Yep.
I think we throw the ball deep a whole lot more than we've seen in the past 2 years for a fact. I think that's an emphasis of Dabo's offense. I think he's really getting ready to run his offense this year. And if Daniel Jones can't run the offense, he'll get himself another quarterback. But throwing the ball deep is going to be an emphasis because we have a bunch of deep ball guys. Pause. Neighbors got speed to get down the field. Hyatt has speed to get down the field. Robinson and Slayton do. So
Hmm.
we're gonna attack you deep, man. We're gonna see what you're about.
It's not last man standing. The O line is better than it has been for DJ. Facts. Little bulldozer. I would say if DJ's, I would say if it's not DJ, then it will be cutlets. I've seen enough for him to know he can lead a team.
No, I
He,
haven't.
he
But
might be able to lead a team to the loss column. That motherfucker needs a lot of work. I'm excited about the neighbors and O line. I'm also excited about Jones leaving. Well, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Thank you for stopping by. Pandemonium, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, Lou, whether DJ plays bad or plays good, he is here next year, barring a trade. I don't know. I think if he plays bad, he's gone. I don't care who wins for us, but I'm a little biased for DJ because he didn't have a chance to succeed and people hated him from the jump, even though it wasn't his fault. He was a sixth overall pick. Facts. Little Bulldozer. One thing I've noticed about DJ haters is they never have an actual solution for success. They just blame DJ. That is a fact, Little Bulldozer. People point out problems but make no solutions. No offers at solutions, no suggestions. Pat Sermer unlocked something in DJ we haven't seen since. The clapper fucked all that up.
The clapper Joe Garrett.
Yeah, the Clapper.
The clapper Joe.
That's a hell of a name to
Jason
have.
Garrett.
right, that's a terrible name to have.
Clapper.
You could take that so many ways.
Right.
Mad jokes.
And he had those rushing touchdowns because he was running for his life. No time to look downfield. Facts, Bulldozer. And when he's winning, they say nothing. Right. The front office and head coach is here to stay, I think. Jay St. G, even on Hard Knocks, they said how many teams hit on first round QBs. Not many. Daniel Jones just needs teammates he can count on. Missed blocks and dropped passes make Jones look a lot worse than it actually is. Agreed, Marley Marr. It ain't even just Malik Willis, Lou.
Yeah, it was Anthony Richardson. You ain't hearing nothing about him. And he out there, yeah, like he can't throw to nobody but the tight end.
He
But
said, would have set us back another 10 years. How about J.J.
hey,
McCarthy, huh? Or Drake May? I'm good with the choices Shane made. I want big. I want what Big Pat is eating. Bro is grubbing. Pause. The QB is the most important position and the most dependent position.
that's a
True.
fact.
Miss. Yo, what up, fellas? Capitan.
Capitan.
Something like every sports headline. LOL, they not like us.
They not like us.
Sup, guys? You just got in from work, tired. LOL. Mortgage everything. So, how many tight ends Giants keeping? Good
3.
question.
3.
John Russo, go G-Man. I
Ooh.
love talking Giants. It's all love, and I am Puerto Rican. Pa que tú lo sepa, papi. Hey, listen, I knew you was when I saw your last name, man. We have a very distinctive name group on the island of Puerto Rico. Very small island, but you can run into a Puerto Rican anywhere in the world because we populate like rabbits, baby. Tribe of Ephraim, fruitful bowl, okay? Bye, Boricua. Hit that subscribe button for your boy G Nation Inside Sports. Don't be a ninja watcher. It don't cost you nothing. It is absolutely free to hit that button. Do so now, please. Thank you very much. Also, the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The channel is up and running. Hit that subscribe button. You heard? But I can't lie. Daniel might
Might be
be
4.
definitely going to be 3, Jers.
Talking about the tight ends. It's definitely gonna be
Yeah.
Manhurts, Bellinger, and Theo Johnson.
Jones makes me sick
Right.
to watch. Okay, well,
Yeah.
take you some my lantern before you watch the game. E-Man goes dog. Will Johnson start now that McFadden has a hip? Well, he always
More
had
than likely,
has
yes.
a hip injury. No, I'm just messing with you, Mosley.
Deontay Johnson.
The DJ topic is fun because so many fans are torn on him, and I don't get it. I find it fascinating. Okay. Salute goes dog. Ralph, Jers. Good question, Mosley. Hope McFadden's injury isn't that bad. Hit that like button for a touchdown. Yeah.
Facts.
Sarkon. What's all your predictions of the Giants season this year? What's the record going to be?
11 and 6.
11
3 to 6. Yeah.
11-6. Because the Blitz squad is going to shut them down. Go ahead and cop you some merch, man. Go to G
He was
Nation.
smart because he said it enough that they do better than they do. It is what it is, but at least it went. something in for I don't know.
Kyle Gluckney, he's definitely out of here if he F this season up. Pandemonium with another $2 super chat for Big Pat Sports Talk. He says Tish and Mara is not gonna eat 20 mil. I need to see more from Theo. I need to see more from Banks. Drew says people overreacting to a preseason game against a really good team. Bet same people would say it's just a preseason game if he killed it. Give him a chance
Mm-hmm.
this season before we give up on him.
Yeah,
Facts.
The first six game stretch is beautiful. Is brutal. I believe we go 3-0 the first 6 games. I believe we start 3-0. Yo, fellas, not saying Isaiah Hodgins is a great receiver or even better receiver than Robinson, but haven't seen much of either one. Really, maybe someone else will emerge the wide receiver room.
Um, I'll be honest. Allen Robinson, when he was in there, he still looks like he has a little bit of speed to him, and his route running is levels above Isaiah Hodgins' route running. It's just that Isaiah Hodgins does have the advantage of being in the system for the past 3 years now, and the height. I think he's like one of the only receivers we had that was like 6'3", 6'4". So
And he's super slow.
I
That motherfucker's slow.
mean, he was super slow when we was playing with him in 2022.
I
It's just
know. We had no choice. But now we got some speed. So why the fuck do we want a linebacker out there running against the safety? Because that's how he
red
runs
zone threat, sir.
slow.
He's amazing in the red zone. He gets touchdowns in the red zone. You can't take that from him. I
Joe,
promise you.
give me a CB1, please.
You got Deontay Banks.
Everyone in the chat, hit that like button and subscribe to Big Pat Sports Talk. Subscribe to Unpopular Opinion Sports. Subscribe to G Nation. Two goofballs. Subscribe to Wales. Classified 3F with Joe. We definitely starting 2-0 at the least, says Ghost Dog. Subscribe to Coach Ed Gladney. 11-6. Vegas has us a bottom 5 offense. We're gonna have high draft pick next year. Vegas is on dope. I don't give a damn what Vegas says. All them dudes a bunch of damn pill popping junkies. I don't care nothing about Vegas. Would never step foot there neither.
man, we ought to go to Vegas and put some
By
money
your
on that.
goddamn self. It's too fucking hot. I will punch somebody in the face the minute I get off the plane. I'm not with that shit. Fuck Vegas. Never going. Too hot. I can't deal with that shit. I'm not a desert dweller. That place was not built for me.
See, you ain't gonna do Vegas or Arizona either, then, huh?
Nope. I've been to Phoenix one time. I will never go back. Hate that place. Texas too. They're all in places too fucking hot for me, bro. I'm not. I'm a cold climate nigga. I can't do it.
Okay.
No way we have a winning record. Like no way. Okay. It's obvious DJ has PTSD from getting hit so many times. Yeah. Y'all will be going.
Kudo!
Be calling into every live from home when y'all go there. I'm not going. I'm telling you right now.
That
Unless
was
I have an
Kudo.
air conditioned suit, I am not going. We agree with Pat. Hodgins definitely a red zone threat.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas always selling the flim flam. Yeah, I don't trust nothing Vegas say. I agree with you, Lou. I'm not afraid of Minnesota. Washington and Cleveland will be a tough game for sure, but I have a weird feeling we're going to fluster Watson and limit the big play. You see them front four linemen? Watson is done. He don't want that.
That's how we beat the Browns. If we could get their offense flustered and don't let them get those big plays with Njoku and Amari Cooper. They got Jerry Judy over there now too, don't they?
Ghost
Yeah.
Dog with me. He said, I'm all the way good. F Nevada. Drove through Wyoming during the summer. Never again. I feel you. See? Me and Ghost Dog, we right here. No, too hot. It's
Tell him
only
that.
about 3 months
You
out.
ain't lying, Dash. You go there in November, in October and November. It's beautiful weather out there in Vegas. It don't get no higher than 81.
That's
Vegas
hot.
and Arizona.
That ain't
I
hot,
love
bro.
Vegas. I love
Yeah.
Vegas. I
I
will
love Vegas
never,
and Arizona
ever,
too.
Never
ever,
lived there.
ever step foot in Arkansas again
Oh
or
man.
Kansas.
Arkansas was
That state needs to
terrible.
be
tell him
booted,
again, Jada God. Jada God said at Joe DeJesus,
cut
you
out,
wildin' on
and
God.
booted.
We got 6 wins with all the injuries we had last year, and you think we about to have a losing record with more weapons and a better O line? F out of here. Good point, Jada God. Tuto!
You
Put the chat up.
don't.
Chat. Salute to Boricua, Big Blue Crew fam. All big people, tall people, wide people, small people, weird people. Greetings from all of us in Italy and F all Eagles. And please cut all bad bags of dope out of Giants.
Right.
Thank you, Tudo. Average Beast in the building.
Hey, Miss Kim.
Miss Kim. It's not here in Florida. Bullshit. It's always hot in Florida. Oh, he said it's hot here in Florida. But it rains every day in Florida, which makes it even worse.
Yeah, when you go to Vegas, you gotta go during like the
I
fall
gotta go.
months.
I want to go down there in January, February.
I'll be
Mhm.
zooming. I'll be tapping in from StreamYard at home. Not with it.
So I'll be on a 40-foot boat catching wahoo, tuna, and all that stuff.
Okay. Well, you better lather yourself up in sunscreen, sir, because you're kind of pale. You're gonna be cooked on that damn boat.
What, you think my boat won't have shade?
Facts.
You told me I'm no fool.
He
And
said
my
it didn't
boat
rain in
got
Tampa
air
Bay today.
conditioning too.
He said, Lou, just got back home about an hour ago, mate. I knew you'd be live. Well, thank you very much. Tell your mom, your wife, your kids that I send my love and blessings, man. I hope all is well. Jada God, that's because you think Daniel Jones is much better than Tommy, and he's not. That's my whole point. Dude, Joe, bro, you crazy if you think Tommy DeVito can even hold a candle to Daniel Jones.
Tommy DeVito is not a
You
starter
bug,
in this league.
you bugging, bro. He's a third. Listen, they got him behind Drew Lock. That should tell you everything you need to know. Drew Lock is ass. Ass. Capital A, capital S, capital S. Drew Lock is ass. And they got Tommy behind him. That tells you all you need to know about Tommy DeVito, sir.
Yeah, I told y'all on one stream before that Ryder Anderson might not make the team. It looks like old Pat was right again. I told y'all.
She got away because of what? Was it injury designation or something like
Yeah.
that? So if he clears waiver, then they could just have him on the practice squad. If he clears.
Jada God said, if you think Tommy is better than DJ, this convo is over. Laughing my ass off. And I love TD.
Yeah.
Lou,
Hey.
back to my club, mate, not my home. Oh, I wish. Won't happen for at least next 5 or 6 months. Woo! Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Well, stay safe, man.
Oh,
Right
man.
from starter to waived. Right. You know why? Because you got a dude named Casey Rogers and a dude named Chapman in there. That's why Ryder went to waived. Even if he wasn't injured, his ass was gone.
I'll tell you another person that might make this team that a lot of people weren't talking about, and NYG was one of the ones talking about, is Ben Whitley.
Whitley,
Yeah, that dude might make the team, bro.
Man.
Got that motor.
That's why they got rid of Tamon Fox to make space for Whitley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you seeing how Ojulari is playing. He feeling that pressure, bro.
I know. I keep saying them, bro.
Yesterday.
They ain't gonna cut Ojulari, but he's gonna be a trade candidate if they get something. They'll move off of him.
Jalen Williams, appreciate you tapping in, bro. Fellas, Jalen Williams is in the Big Blue Crew pick'em pool.
Cool,
Sent me an
Jalen.
email, and he is now in the pool. So look out for Jalen, man. You know what I'm saying, coming for that spot. But appreciate you tapping in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, Mr. Joe DeJesus. Nobody said that Daniel Jones was on another level. I'm just clearly telling you from a facts perspective.
He's on another level from Tommy DeVito. That is true.
Yeah. Yeah. There's levels to this. What? Because there's levels to this. What? You a third string player. You a second string player. You ain't never gonna start. What? Because there's levels to this shit. What? Because there's levels to this shit. Freestyle, baby. All right. I subscribed and I'm gonna be here when Daniel Jones gets benched this year. And if Daniel Jones ball out, I'll be here to take the heat. It's that simple.
What was
Hey,
he getting benched for?
appreciate you for being a man, brother. Thank you very much. Because a lot of people won't do that. So thank you. But that's the Goya in the blood. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Ryder Anderson was a rookie mini camp tryout that earned a contract just like Elijah Chapman. Yeah, last year. Nah, you like Tommy because of that charisma factor. Tommy would not
Yep.
have got us to the playoffs in 2022.
That's like saying Jeremy Lin was going to be a starter for years to come.
I'd rather trade him and Slayton for a PS2 and maybe save a draft pick.
Y'all are
John
so
Russo.
disrespectful to Darius Slayton. Just
What
so
do you think
disrespectful.
of Devin Singletary? Well, I think Devin Singletary is better than Gray, and I think you'll see him and Tyrone Tracy a lot more. Yo, NYG, I sent him the email, but I don't know if it was spelled correctly or what, but I'm going to need that math again, fam.
I got you, Ghost.
Lou be back in fall out training starting tomorrow morning, 4 a.m., mate, and getting ready to clash heads against my former club. I'm sure their OC will put at least 3 O linemen on me, but they're about to go down fast and hard. Pause. All right. Well, stay healthy, brother. Nurse that finger back to health. Don't be judo chopping people with it. All right.
Right.
Big
The
Blue Crew,
Judy
what's
chop.
going on, gentlemen? Darnell, Big Money, what's going on, bro? Hey, listen, I don't think you tuned in last night, but we finally created the Big Blue Crew Sports Network channel, our centralized location where we'll all be posting content, so you don't have to go to everybody's channel for certain things. Everybody will be posting on there. We still will be running our respective channels and posting on there daily, but a lot of the things that we do as a whole crew will be on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network as well. So go there and subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. Matter of fact, everybody, all 68 people that are watching right now, hop over there, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and then hop on back so we can finish uh, talking about this offense and what it's going to look like for the remainder of the season. John Russo, you guys are the real deal. Hey, thank you, Mr. Russo. While you over there, hop on over to G Nation Inside Sports and subscribe. I am 7 subscribers away from 1,800 subs. I need 7 subs. Guys, please, if you have not subscribed already, click the subscribe button for me, man. It is absolutely free. It costs you nothing. You don't got to create a sign in. You don't got to put in your email, no login, nothing. All you got to do is click that word one time. Okay? Please do so
Shout
now.
out to the 10 watching in the Big Blue Crew chat, man.
Mhm.
That's what's
Yes,
up, man.
sir.
Appreciate
Thank you,
y'all.
guys.
I
Thank
had
you.
better times with my PS2 than Daniel Jones. I kind of like that trade. He wasn't talking about a PlayStation 2. He was talking about a player.
Patrick Surtain.
Patrick Surtain the
The second.
second. Yeah, y'all gotta focus, man. Stay focused.
Yeah.
Stay focused. That's why I'm not answering any more Daniel Jones things in my chat like that.
You
Because
can't
it's just
trade Slayton. Hyatt still needs improvement on his
that's
route
a
running.
fact. That's a fact.
Absolutely.
Nackharts.
Mick,
Okay.
Mick, 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 Mick.
Hit that subscribe button for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, Mitt. You heard? Man. And hit that subscribe button for G Nation Inside Sports one time. You heard?
Coach, what's going on, Coach?
Okay, cool. I'm in there like swimwear. Thank you, Darnell Big Money. Okay, I'm in. Thank you. What's up, everyone? I hope y'all good. I'm listening because my face neighbor wake me up and I'm pissed off to the highest.
Specifically.
Y'all help me calm down before I end up in jail. Hey, coach, you know what to do. You know that green chiba in them papers? Twisted. Lighty. You know the rest, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good too. Haha.
We know, Joe. We know.
Good.
Woo! I'm back in the high life again.
Goose Dog said, "Don't let that goofy upset the tranquility, coach." Facts.
Yeah.
Who you guys hate the most, Eagles or Cowboys? Eagles.
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 Eagles. I
Definitely.
can't stand the Eagles.
The damn stinking seagulls, the
Yes.
damn lice-infested pigeons of the sea.
There's
DJ the
nothing
Enigma,
good going around the
LOL.
Eagles.
Jalen Williams, what's one game you guys think we win that would be considered an upset?
The Ravens.
I mean,
What you
basically,
say last year?
I'm gonna say the Bengals.
Eagles by a country mile.
I'll say any team because we got the 31st ranked offense. I mean,
Ain't
team.
even close
Basically,
So
enough.
right, man.
we better.
K.
We worse than everybody
Every
else.
game's an upset.
I'm team trade
Right.
Slayton now, but it looks like we need him. Right now, I wish I had something to take. Send me to infinity and beyond.
Yes.
We
Ah, you want the red pill or the blue pill? Your choice.
yeah.
I can't stand the Cowboys. I can't stand the Cowboys either. But the Eagles, man, it's just something about those Eagles, man. The
We've
attitude.
had worse moments against the Eagles. Way worse
Yeah,
moments
and
against the
their
Eagles.
attitudes are so stinking. They only won one Super Bowl, bro. They're the only team in the division that hasn't won multiple Super Bowls, but they talk like they're the best team ever. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
See, everybody hates the
Yep.
Cowboys. With the Eagles, it's personal. It really is. It's
Man,
personal.
listen, all I gotta say is
Personal
if your
beef.
team wins the Super Bowl and your dumbass is out there eating horse shit, I can only imagine what you dummies are doing when you fucking lose. Jesus Christ.
Man.
Right.
I hate the bitch ass dick sucking cat. Okay, well, damn it, man.
Cow shits.
Okay, coach, we know how you feel.
Right. Shit,
Uh,
Oh, God.
Pat, that dude is the goofiest that ever goofy.
you talking about Nick Sirianni, Eagles coach?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
being
hate this.
demure tonight. Yeah, I hate the Cowboys too. No, we're being late tonight. It's 11:45. I'm about to end this thing at 12 on the dot. We got no, it's 11:47. We got 13 minutes left before I shut this bitch down. You heard me? I'm tired.
Yes.
But damn me hate the Eagles. Left my ass off. All right. Well, the chat is caught up. Does anybody want any more? I mean, does anybody have any more insights about the particular offensive formation they think will be running predominantly, or what offensive formation do you think we can utilize to take advantage of our mismatches?
Really, it's that five receiver set, and it doesn't have to be five receivers across the line. You can have a running back like Tyrone Tracy and a running back in motion into the slot and use him in the slot next to Wandale Robinson and have Slayton and Neighbors on one side, and Hyatt on the outside on the other side. It just depends because I do believe if his route running is not up to par and he can't get off the jam, you're gonna have to use Hyatt in the slot to take the top off the defense up the seam. Make two people go with him and let Neighbors and Wandale Robinson work the middle of the field. I think, and let Slayton run that other outside receiver position at the receiver too. I know a bunch of people don't like it and don't want to see it happen. People had the same things against him, like Daniel Jones, because I guess they came in together. But
Mm-hmm.
basically, you can't deny that man Slayton has been the most consistent player on offense since he's been here, and that's a fact.
True.
And with him being at the receiver too, he's shown that he can get open to get 750 yards with nothing around him. So what do you think he could do with Neighbors out there on the field and a healthy Wandale Robinson out there on the field with him? And if DJ can throw the ball to him consistently like he has with Neighbors on the field, that could be an absolute issue for teams because Slayton has proven that he can beat number two cornerbacks, number three cornerbacks, and some number one cornerbacks because he had no choice because he was the top target. See, people always want to go out with the old, in with the new, because it's just, I don't know, it's just easy to say that, I guess. But if you really think about it, if they use Slayton to his ability, Slayton can get down the field deep and catch the ball deep. He knows how to run the slant routes. He knows how to run the dig routes. He knows how to run the comeback routes, and he's definitely dangerous on drag routes. And he can run the deep end or the deep out. He can run all those routes. It might not be like a Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson or something like that, but it's effective. And if DJ is comfortable throwing it to him. So if DJ has 3 people on the field that he's comfortable throwing it to at all times, that can unlock this offense. So people are not thinking about actual football. You're just thinking about getting people on the field because they say they're supposed to be on the field. Hyatt is not supposed to be on the field like that if Hyatt doesn't know how to get off press coverage, if Hyatt doesn't know how to run a good comeback route, if Hyatt doesn't know how to position himself running the deep route without getting forced to the sideline. You see what I'm saying? It's called nuances to the game, bro. And Slayton has a little bit of that, and that is very valuable to a team. So you can hate on him just like you hate on DJ, but if that dude goes out there and proves that he's receiver 2, he might get a contract. I'm just going to tell you. If they can sign Slayton for 12 to 13 million and he produces 800 to 900 yards this year, I'm with it. I don't care what anybody's saying. Slayton is a good receiver. I'm not saying he's the best, but he's a damn good receiver, and he could be what he's supposed to be this year, a receiver 2 option, not the number 1. And that might unlock him this year if they give him his just due as far as giving him the playing time that he deserves. And that's just a fact. That's my unpopular opinion, if you want to say that.
Man,
But go ahead, NYG.
bro. You already know what it is, man. Because again, not only is Slayton's potential on the field great, but his potential off the field and in the locker room is great as well, because he is what they want to the Giants to be represented for, because look at what he did for the team. He's the one that been taking, hits for the team, took pay cuts, took a back seat to practice squad players, he's been out there, helping Malik Neighbors and some of the young guys. So he's the leader that you want on your team right now. He's not the rah-rah leader, that's what Neighbors is going to bring. Neighbors is going to bring that energy, that dog energy, as they say. Slayton is the glue. He's going to be the one behind the scenes keeping shit together. He's going to be the one to tame things down, so to speak. Be the lunch pail guy that you look at that goes to work every day and does his job. Giants fans should appreciate Darius Slayton. And that's what frustrates me sometimes, because everybody wants the guy to take a hometown discount. He's done that. Everybody wants the guy to hey, let the young guy play. He's done that. Everybody wants a guy to be consistent. He's done that. Everybody wants a guy to be healthy. He's done that. Why do you hate the man? You know what I'm saying? Because he can't put up 1,000 yards with a quarterback that you guys say is trash. With an offense that you guys say is trash. With an offensive line that you guys say is trash. With a coach that has been questioned up until Brian Dable got here. So he's played through all this shit. And guess who's left? Darius Slayton and Daniel Jones. Saquon Barkley is gone. Evan Ingram is gone. All these guys that were here during the Pat Shurmur, Joe Judge era, they're all out of here. Who's still been here? Darius Slayton.
Hell no, Eli Apple reunion.
Oh hell nah, man.
No,
Bring
Triple
Eli
A.
Apple to New York, he will get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
He burned his bridges.
He burned his bridges with his play and his mouth. Pause.
You're not going to do that, man. But to land the plane on Slayton, man, just his opportunity is here.
And never threw his QB under the bus neither.
Nope.
Not
Always.
once.
Not once, man. Not once. Has always stuck up for Daniel Jones. Has always been there for Daniel Jones, and that's why Daniel Jones trusts him. And if Daniel Jones is going to be here, Darius Slayton's going to be here.
And I'm
And
gonna
I
be
feel
honest
like,
with you. Here's an unpopular opinion that you're gonna
go ahead.
love, NYG. Y'all remember what was it, Davis, Vernon Davis?
The tight end
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
the
Can't
49ers.
work with him, can't win with him, can't play
Mm-hmm.
with him. Remember?
yeah. That was Mike
Mm-hmm.
Singletary. Yeah, that said that.
Hey, when Slayton got benched, he humbled himself. He worked hard. He made himself back onto the roster, back onto the starting team, and led the league, led the team in receptions, right, in yards.
Mm-hmm.
So if this dude turns around and balls out this year because Hyatt still needs some work and him and Neighbors become that dynamic duo, you could be witnessing a Cinderella story in the making with Slayton right now.
And you
Yep.
know the main reason why I don't want to get rid of Slayton is because the dude has been through it all and he's seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
He's seen the
That's
worst
right.
of the
Right now,
worst.
for real, word to mother.
Right.
Right. He's seen the worst and he's been through the worst. This man was literally put on the bench behind David Seals.
It was the
That's the
real
worst.
Well,
That's the absolute worst. When
sports
you're
talk.
on
Sports talk.
when you're on a team that has no receivers and you get benched, that's the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Sports
saying?
talk. Sports
So
talk.
that dude has seen it all. He can teach these receivers. He can show he's a pillar that you can look to when you feeling down on yourself. Look at Slayton. That dude has been through the worst. That season, that 20, I think it was 2021, that man literally was benched. They tried to trade him, and then it's
Yeah.
like, well, if we can't trade you, we're gonna cut you. They didn't want to cut him. So they say, okay, you're gonna take a pay cut. And he took a pay cut on a team that had no receivers
And
right.
didn't bitch at the media at all.
at all. All he did was go out there and work. And when they saw that the preseason Hulk Hogan couldn't cut it, they saw that Galladay couldn't cut it. They only had Richie James and and
Bachman,
Johnson.
Bachman,
Yeah.
and all that.
Oh,
Johnson.
yeah. And then they had to come back to that man and say, hey, Darius Slayton,
We
we
need you,
might
bro.
need you to play number one receiver. And guess what he did? He could have easily been like, nope, I'm trash. I'm behind David Seals. Put him back out there. But guess what? He said, okay, I'll go out there and I'll go out there and I'll play for you. He turned out to be the best receiver on the team, like me and NYG was saying before that year.
And he was a
Guess
fifth
what?
round pick. Fifth round pick.
Guess what? 2022 had one of his better seasons. And
Mhm.
then they didn't even offer him a high contract.
Nope.
Guess what? He came back on a lower contract from the Falcons to come back to the team. And guess
Right.
what they did? They drafted Hyatt. So,
It's the real
hey, you're going to get it
sports
demonetized.
talk. Sports talk.
You gonna get it.
Yeah, you're going to get it demonetized.
It was less than 7 seconds, so you got to know the rules.
Okay.
It's just 7 seconds.
But the year that he was supposed to get a contract, he got a lesser contract, came back to us on a 2-year deal. Well, I think it was a 3-year deal or a 2-year deal. And guess what? They drafted Hyatt. And the year before that, they drafted Robinson. And he still came back to the Giants knowing what they did and still going to go out there and ball out. I promise you, watch.
Yeah.
Too.
Sports talk.
Make him the receiver too. You're gonna see Slayton ball out, man. Because that dude, he's worked on his route running too. His releases are pretty good now.
Yeah. He's not who everybody wants to kill Slayton because of one drop in a Washington game that it was like the third or fourth game of the season. I remember that game, and the Giants weren't playing for anything at that time, and Dexter Lawrence actually lost the game because he's
Offside.
the one that jumped off sides or what they called off sides. So
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't, and that's the whole thing they get on Slayton for. One drop in a crucial moment, and that's really all the ones they can point to. Because I've asked people, show me where all these drops are. Oh, well, the Washington game. Yeah,
And
see,
guess what?
that's how I know you watch ESPN, you
Yeah.
stupid motherfucker. That's all because you ain't watching the film.
But you know what it
And
is?
Point out the
NYG,
drops.
you want to know something else? The
Yeah.
guy who led us in drops, they loved. Then Saquon Barkley.
Right.
He led us in drops, and you said nothing
Facts.
wrong about him.
You know what it is? You know what it's called? It's called misplaced anger. Because I mean, Kenny Galladay should have got the anger for getting $72 million. Darius Slayton has
Oh
accomplished
shit.
more than Kenny Galladay. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit, man came with the therapy session. I'm gonna need you to make that a new show. The man cave sports therapy session.
This sports therapy session. Got a nice ring to it.
You niggas got misplaced anger, and I'm gonna tell you niggas how to direct it properly. Because your fandom has become toxic. You
That's
need,
what it is.
you know what I'm saying?
No, that's exactly what it is, man. It's like they give this guy so much slack, and this guy made so much less money than Kenny Galladay, and he's accomplished so much more than Kenny Galladay. You know what I'm saying? I would never get mad at somebody only making $1 million, $2 million, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Compared to somebody making 70-something million dollars.
Oh man, don't start that shit, Joseph. we did that 1 year. Nope, that shit ain't done here no more.
Look, if them dudes get rid of Patrick Surtain, they will be the laughing stock of the NFL. If they trade Patrick Surtain to the New York Giants and allow him to be over there with Deontay Banks, Tyler Nubin, yo, yo, that would be the dumbest team in the NFL.
Yeah, they might do it if they think they could.
And
the
Goofballs and Drew been dropping gems. He said Saquon was responsible for a third of DJ's interceptions last year when he was playing volleyball with the football instead of catching it. That's a fact.
Exactly.
And Ingram was the year before that, popping them up to the other team.
I know. I used to hate that.
Bet neighbors ain't gonna do that.
He also dropped the pass in the playoffs in 2022. Who he almost does, but Slayton be burning the Eagles secondary.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He be torturing the Eagles.
12. You still on? Oh, I'm
Look
sorry.
like a
You trying to
fucking
get me off
Sadberry's
there,
ass.
Mr. Russo?
Pause.
Pick six
Pause.
does not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Okay. Jalen Williams, people are really underrating how much a good old line can improve a team. I think all the teams we have trouble with, specifically Dallas and Philly, are going 2 in for 2 tough games.
Yeah, I agree. Dallas and Philly is gonna be in for some, because that's how they beat us with their lines. Me and Pat been watching this shit, man. G Nation too. Joe, we've been watching this shit for years, man. How Dallas and Philly been punking us on the offensive and defensive lines. I think this year gonna be different, bro. Telling you. And they lost pieces on their lines, and we've gained pieces. So, we got Burns, we got Luminor on the offensive line now.
Oh, are you
Philly
serious?
lost Kelsey. Dallas lost what's the center's name? Tyler Bass. They lost Tyron Smith. You know what I mean? So their line is gonna be different. Our line got better. Their line got worse. Philly's line got worse. Our line got better. So I'm telling you.
That's crazy, Drew. Drew dropping some knowledge.
Here
Yes.
goes another unpopular opinion for all the haters. Giants go 11-6. We win the NFC East and the NFC Championship. DJ throws 42 touchdowns and possibly runs for 8, totaling 50 touchdowns this year. And the New York Giants are the greatest show on turf, Big Blue version. Now, don't join the bandwagon mid-season. Go ahead and copy your 11-6 shirt now at the G Nation Sports Shop. Underneath the video right there. Go ahead and copy 11-6 shirt so people can think you're psychic now. Because if you try to get it later on and we pull up all the receipts of all the weird chat and weird comments, we're going to clown you on social media. So go ahead and get your 11-6 shirt now, because the Big Blue crew, the New York Giants, are going to be the greatest show on turf, Big Blue version. You heard? But hit that subscribe button for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit that subscribe button for G Nation Inside Sports and all of these great content creators. You will catch us all on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network channel. So go hit that sub button now and that like button. Don't be a ninja watcher. You heard? Guys, let them know where they can find you, man? We about to cut this thing short. We've been on for an hour and a half, and it's after midnight.
Shout out to Goofballs. I didn't know that dude was almost top 10 in
Yeah.
franchise history in yards, and he only 700 yards behind Shep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We get any one of the CBs that you mentioned earlier. Great video, by the way. It's on and popping. Shout out to the family. Peace, gentlemen. Mr.
All right,
Burton,
Mr. Burton.
hit that
Peace
subscribe
to you.
button for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. We finally came. We made a centralized location for all of our content, so you guys can go subscribe and be kept aware of all of your sports updates, news from everybody in the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. So go ahead and subscribe. Can somebody put the link in the channel real quick? Anybody who is not subscribed to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, go do so now. It is absolutely free. It costs you nothing to click that button. There goes the link right there. Click that link. It'll take you right to the channel. Hit that subscribe button for your boys, man, as we are building the brand and trying to do something positive on social media as opposed to all the negativity you guys see all over the place on social media. So hit that subscribe button, man, and come with us on this journey as we build this brand and keep giving you guys all this content from different angles that nobody thinks about because they square. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Appreciate you, Bub the Don.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You all have a good one. You too, John Russo. Thank you very much. Bub the Don, appreciate it. Mr. Burton, thank you very much. Drew, crazy thing is 2 of our top 5 receiving yards leaders were running backs. Another was Gifford, who was a running back at times too. So OBJ and Toomer only legit wide receivers in top 5.
Facts.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
That's why we
God
do
bless you
Giants
too,
trivia,
Mr. Russo.
fellas.
facts. And
There you go.
shout out to Danny Pick 6 Duds. You want to know how much DJ be on your mind, bro?
So, man.
And this is funny. You got DJ as your avatar, and you got DJ as your name on your YouTube thing.
And all your comments have DJ in it.
Yeah. Looks like you're more in love with DJ than we are, sir.
But look, ain't no hate. We appreciate you coming in here and spewing vitriol. It's fine. You gave us watch time and views. We are grateful for it. We disagree with your opinion, but everybody's entitled to their own. Come on back next time. We'll prove you wrong some more. Hit that subscribe button. Have a great night, man. You know what I'm saying? Coach Ed says it's clubber laying time. Fuck any and everyone in front of us. Pain.
Got a lot of bone.
We got a lot more. Got a lot of more.
Yeah, man, that movie dope.
But I think because of the old line, I think we go 6-2 against the NFC South and AFC North.
I think we can sweep the whole NFC South, to be honest with you. And the AFC North, I know we can beat Pittsburgh.
Hey, thank you,
No.
Bulldozer.
I know we could beat Cincinnati, and I know we could beat the Ravens.
Let's get a
And-
live count right now. Sorry. Continue. NYG, what's the subs up to now?
Big Blue Crew subs. Right now we got 79.
Oh man, we
Thank
got
you,
15
guys.
subs. This
Thank you, guys. Our chat is undefeated at the Big Blue
Yes,
Crew
sir.
Sports Network.
Appreciate
You
y'all.
guys are phenomenal. You guys make this channel what it is. Of course, our content plays a part, but you guys' interaction, you guys following, hitting that thumbs up button, that subscribe button is why we continue to give you these bangers after bangers after bangers. Keep riding with us, man. We got a lot more in stock for you guys, man. But until next time, man, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all have a good night. Keep rocking with the Big Blue Crew. And until next time.
Peace.
Ain't no chatting, no liking, just action. All my is front like they patching. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me, man, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now, cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now, cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.